Hey there, and welcome to another one of my Slab City updates. Let's see what's been going on this week. I will have to say that first and foremost, that my house has been a little bit crazier than what I expected. On a regular basis, there seems to be 10 to 12 people hanging out in my little living room, kitchen area, and it is crowded. So one of the things did to combat that is told John it's time to move out of the tree, and that now we're going to start to hang out in there. So we've moved the hangout space to the tree, which we just officially did it the other day, and now I'm trying to transition people into actually coming and hanging out here and to just go straight down there, and if there's nobody there, then maybe come up here and holler at us. But yeah, or holler at me, I should say. Rob might be up here chilling. But yeah, I'm hoping the days of 12 people hanging out in my house, unless of course it's an orgy. This house was not built for that many people. How about we watch some 4 Questions with Cause? Hey, welcome to another 4 Questions with Cause. We have Cory with us today. Cory, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Cory. I'm 27. I was born in Michigan, moved out to California when I was 16. Just can't stop moving.
Right on. All right, so what brought you to Slab City?
Well, the first time I came here, I got pulled off a freight train in El Centro by Border Patrol, and they told me that the nearest town was this way, so I hitched into town. They had a public library here in Niland at the time, and somebody there told me about Slab City, and I got a ride in.
Oh, so it was accidental even?
Yes.
Wow, all right, that's kind of cool. What is your favorite thing about Slab City?
The amount of people here that play Magic the Gathering. And the trading for cards. It's a really awesome way to see the barter system in action.
Right on. And what has surprised you the most about Slab City?
How long people hold on to grudges. I found that the people that stay here for long periods of time become so bored that they just wait for somebody that they didn't like last year to come back so they have something to do.
All right. And lastly, if you could change one thing about Slab City, what would it be?
Honestly, the trash. I would find a way to get more trash cleanup in here, even if it was the local prison coming in and cleaning up.
Well, do you know that actually, and any of you folks out in Imperial County that have to do community service, you can actually do community service out at Slab City picking up trash. We'll sign you off and get your hours and everything. So
that would be amazing.
That can actually happen. So
because on the Slab City website, the official website, it says the only reason any of this would go down would be because of the trash.
Right on. Yeah. All right. Well, that's been another 4 Questions with Cause. Welcome back. Lots of people have been expressing interest in the Ecovillage, as well as the people who originally told me that, hey, I want to come out and blah, blah, blah. So I think this might actually be getting quite large very quickly. People seem to dig what I'm trying to do and want to help out in that. In fact, the other day, took down some of the pallets that were over at the Internet Cafe and drug them over here, and there was all kinds of help. People wanted to help do that, and it took no time at all to get the load over here and unloaded. And then people even stopped by later wanting to do more work, and at that time it was like, it's Magic playing time. We're gonna do that for a bit. And so yeah, definitely gonna get the kitchen and the bathrooms here built very soon, especially once I get everything laid out and acquired. Still need to make maybe a trip or two from the internet cafe with pallets, but I am deconstructing stuff. And then once the load is done, we're moving it over. I'm doing most of the deconstructing by myself because the pallets are kind of fragile because they were sitting on concrete, so the wood blocks and stuff just suck the moisture that's in the concrete up, and anytime it rains it puddles, it pulls it up, so it really weakens them. So I'm doing the deconstructing. Plus, at the time, really only had one battery, so not too many tools, so did it myself. How about we watch some 4 questions with Kaz? Hello, we got another 4 questions with Kaz. We got Allie with us today. Allie, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm Allie. I'm 20, originally from New York. I just finished massage therapy school.
Right on. So, what brought you to Slab City?
Honestly, I had heard a couple people talking about it, and then I had a friend that was out here, and I was just in a place where I wanted to go away for the winter a little bit, and ended up here.
Right on. Cool. So, what has been your favorite thing about Slab City?
I think my favorite thing is the music. There's always something going on. People are playing music, and that's amazing. I play ukulele, and I've felt very welcome to play at acoustic night and also the range, but I haven't played at the range yet, just warming up to it. And just like there's always something musical going on. Everybody loves instruments, and it's just a great environment.
And what has surprised you most about Slab City?
I think I was most surprised when I first got here just by the intricacy of some of the buildings, and just the variety of the structures here is amazing. You have everything from like this, which is really like structurally sound, and then you have a shack or like a tent up against a tree kind of with a tarp over it, and like just the variety is amazing.
Cool. And then, so lastly, if there's one thing that you could change about Slab City, what would it be?
I think we were discussing the amount of trash here. That I would love to do something to clean that up. It's kind of annoying when you're walking and there's a piece of glass just sitting there, and it's like, I could step on that. There's nails sometimes, and just, it'd be nice to do some sort of effort to clean some of that up.
Cool. Well, that's been another 4 questions with Kaz. Welcome back. So yeah, the range was interesting last night. There were a couple of different groups of people that had issues with each other, and I'm just saying, 2 people mainly had issues with each other, and then another 2 people had issues with each other, but those altercations did not stop at just one altercation. It continued to happen on and off, so there was some of that craziness at the range. Guess pretty much like any bar out in Babylon, like that happens from time to time. Only thing is, all we do is try to separate them for a little bit. We don't actually like, oh, you can't come in here anymore. It's like, yeah, just stay away from this dude, and then they meet up, and then we separate them again. It can be entertaining to watch at times, which is why I think I'm going to start sitting more at the back of the range, so can watch both the shows that are going on. Watch the musical show, people performing, and living their dream, and then the show of the people watching that come to attend. It's quite interesting, and one way to pass time around here. But yeah, I think that's going to do another update with me. And again, if you like what you saw, subscribe. If you're a subscriber, please support my channel in any way that you can. That includes, sharing this with your friends and maybe not some of not your friends. I don't know. Maybe you like to torture them, and I'm just their kryptonite. By all means, share it on their page. You know, the more likes or the more views I get, the more views I get. Right? Who cares? And then, or you can send me some dollars via PayPal, or pick me out something off my wish list. Anyways, peace, love, and all that hippie jazz.